everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. I thought it was about time to make an update video talking about what I've been doing lately and what I've been learning. You probably know that I've been abroad lately, specifically in Italy. This is where I've been spending the last 2 months and a half. And as of today, the day I'm recording this video, I have 2 days left. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what my experience here was like and also about what I've learned. So why did I decide to come to Italy in the first place? Well, this is an opportunity that presented itself to me to participate in a program with a bunch of other people around my age. And in this program, they gave you the option to choose between two countries, Germany or Italy. And I chose Italy because I've always felt this kind of connection with Italy and the Italian language and anything Italian, because my second last name is Italian, and thus I do feel like a kind of a connection with Italy. So that's why it's always been a country that I've wanted to visit. I had the opportunity presented to me and I took it because I've always wanted to go abroad but never had the chance before. So when this opportunity came up, I was just like, okay, let's go for it, because this is something I've always wanted, and even though it's very scary and very foreign to me, let's just go ahead and do it. How was the experience like? So at first it was very scary. I was like super anxious. I wanted to go home. I felt very homesick, especially the first 3 days were the hardest. I remember the day I arrived here, I almost immediately started crying and started feeling like I wouldn't be able to spend the whole 2 months and a half in this country because it was too much, like, too far away from my family and my friends and everything I know back in Spain. So I felt like I wouldn't be able to do it, but in the end I did, because now look where I am. I was able to complete the journey, and I'm proud of myself for that. I've always been someone that tends to quit things very easily when they get hard, or when I start feeling like I cannot do it, like it's too much. I just tend to call it quits and move on with another thing. So that's why being able to complete something like this is a huge step for me. I came to Italy to work, to do an internship related to what I've studied, which is English teaching. So I've been working at an English academy for this entire time, and I've also learned a lot there. So what exactly did I learn during this time in Italy? Well, a lot happened, but especially I got to spend a lot of time with myself, which wasn't easy, because it's not like I don't enjoy being alone. I do enjoy it because I'm an introvert, and I always need to spend time alone if I've been out with other people, just to gain my energy back and recharge. But at the same time, it's hard for me to be alone because I have so many thoughts always running around in my head. Sometimes you get used to always distract yourself, and you always need someone there just to help you get out of your head, So during this time I had to really learn to do that for myself. I showed myself that I was able to have this conversation with my thoughts and tell them, okay, I know how much this is worrying me, how much anxiety this is causing me, and I understand where you're coming from, but I've had enough. I really need to rest now, so please, let's just go do something else. Let's think about something else, okay? And I'm really learning just to be with myself in general. I mean, it's not easy, especially the times when I've had to be alone at home, because I'm staying with a host family, and sometimes the lady is not here. I also have a roommate. She's a very nice girl, I love her, and sometimes she's not here either, and I have to be by myself. And I mean, I'm learning to really enjoy that. Even though I've been busy here, I've been working, I've been going out, with the people in my group, and I've been doing stuff and having fun. I've also had a lot of time to think. It's been stressful at times because, because of this way I have of thinking, where I get hung up on one idea and I just start ruminating on that particular idea, and I just can't seem to find a way out of my head sometimes. But yeah, I've realized that I can live with myself and my thoughts. I can do it, sometimes it's so hard that I just need to lay down and sleep for 2 hours, but it's fine. I can do it anyway, and I can get back up again and make my food and go out if I have to, and just be with myself. Being here in Italy has really helped me to calm down a bit and see things a bit differently. See it as, okay, I can be in the chaos. I mean, I cannot solve the chaos or get out of it because I don't know how yet, but I can be in it and I can be okay. The wrong choice is to stay stagnant and not move and stay there paralyzed by fear or by doubt. The right choice is to keep moving. And that's what I've done ever since I came here. I just did my best to grit my teeth and get on with my day and do what I had to do in each situation, even when it was uncomfortable, even when it was painful, it was hard. I've never felt like a very strong person before, because I've always had a hard time dealing with my emotions and with situations, and tended to run away from everything. But I think I've realized that how capable I am of just biting the bullet, and just getting on with life, even if I feel broken inside sometimes by the anxiety or the pain that some situations or some thoughts cause me. I can still be functional and do the things as best as I can. After the first wave passed, the first wave of anxiety that I experienced for the first 3 days that I was here, after that was over, another one hit me very hard. And I remember I was at work and I started crying. And yeah, some people might advise you not to cry at work or not to cry in public, but I honestly don't agree with that, because if you need to cry, it's better to let it out. And if they see you cry, well, I know it can be uncomfortable for your coworkers or the people who are there with you, but you are just showing a normal, natural human emotion that is sadness or anxiety or pain, whatever is making you cry. In the end, we are just human beings who feel things, and we need to express them in some moments, and maybe some moments are not the best to express certain things, but if they come up in that moment, it's best to let it out than to keep it in and then later on explode. Well, in my case, I don't know how to keep things in. They just flood right out of me, so I just need to express them when they come. That's just the way it is for me. There's also been a lot of situations where I've had to face fears that I have, like fears of being disliked, of being rejected, of getting into arguments or situations that are uncomfortable, that I don't like dealing with. Also, the fear of not saying the right thing, of not having my ideas clear enough, of letting myself be swayed by other people's opinions and perceptions, and not really knowing what my own is. I've had to be confronted with all of those fears almost on a daily basis here, which wasn't easy at all. But I realized that most of these fears are just creations of my mind. It's just a matter of finding your way, finding your own voice through self-reflection and self-discovery activities, being alone, and yeah, of course, other people are always going to have something to say to you, and maybe they won't agree with everything you say, of course not, but maybe they will express it in a way that will hurt you or will make you feel uncomfortable and you won't know how to react. But it's just the more you see yourself in these kinds of situations, the more you will learn about it, and the more you will be able to just respond in the most eloquent and polite way possible. That's just what I'm trying to learn, just to be able to speak up without this much fear and this much anxiety that I won't be able to confront the other person and to handle just a little disagreement, because in my ideal world we all would agree with each other, and we all would have not same, but similar perspectives on certain things, and you won't have to be explaining certain points so much. But everyone is different. That's what makes life interesting, actually. If we all thought the same way, it would be boring. Maybe we would have less problems and less arguments, but it would be less enriching, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, it's just things are the way they are, and we have to work with what we have and just try our best to be the person we came here to be, which is ourselves. So that's what I've been learning in this trip. Just the fact that expressing myself can be hard and challenging at times, but I have to do it, because in the end, if I don't do it now and don't start now, just when will I, Yeah, now I just want to see where I will go from here, how things will turn out, and how much can I move forward after this.